Hello and welcome to this video on difference between method overloading and overriding. In this video we'll be seeing about what is method overloading, what is method overriding, differences between them, and some coding examples to understand them better. So let us dive into the coding part. So what do I mean by overloading? When I define a class, for example, class addition, and I have multiple functions int add, and I'll have multiple instances of this add, and each add contains different parameters per se, int a, int b, or I have int a, int b, int c. And since my values have these additions as values, I'll be returning the values a, return a plus b, and return a plus b plus c. So if we see this class has the same function called add, but the number of parameters differ. So when I try to run this program in my main function with different parameter ranges, the class will be able to identify which class do I actually want it to be referred with. So this concept of using the same method names for variable parameter numbers is called as method overloading. To figure out the difference, I can also provide the same number of parameters but in different data types as parameters. So in those ways also we'll be able to show the differences. So let me initialize this addition. Addition a is equal to new of addition. Now when I try to print my a dot add, and inside my add I'll have my value 5 and semicolon. Now we can see our ID is able to differentiate what number of parameters are given. If I give 10 here, it's going to differentiate as B, 10 comma 15. So as you can see, with the number of parameters that I provide, the class is able to differentiate the methods. Let's try to run this program. 5, 10 plus 5 is 15. 5 plus 10 plus 15 is 30. So this method of differentiating using the parameters is called as method overloading. Method overloading is used to increase the readability of the program. So it is performed within the class. The case of method overloading, parameters must be different. Method overloading is example of a compile time polymorphism, which we'll be seeing in the later video. In Java, method overloading can be performed by changing the return type of the method only. Return type can be same or different in method overloading, but you must have the change of parameters, either in number of parameters or difference through data types that are being sent through. So coming to method overriding. In overriding, to understand the difference, I'm going to initialize a class called animal. And this animal class would now have a void eat as its method, and void eat is going to return us a print statement as eating. Now I'm going to use my class dog. So dog is part of my animal class, so I'm going to extend my animal class in dog, and I'm going to define the same function eat here. And now instead of showing blindly eat, to differentiate which print statement is provided, I'm going to provide eat bread maybe. Yeah. So now my classes animal and dog contain the same method eat, but dog has extended animal class. Now when I declare my dog class, and try to run my eat, see what happens. As you can see, eating bread is printed because our class contains both eat and eating bread. So method overloading is used to provide specific implementation of the method that is already provided by its superclass. So some of the points to notice: method overriding occurs in two classes that has a inheritance relationship. In case of method overriding, parameters must be same. Method overriding is an example of runtime polymorphism, and the return type must be same or covariant in method overloading, meaning they have to have the similar return type. So these are the classic differences between method overloading and overriding. Hope this video was helpful. In this video we saw what is method overloading, method overriding, differences between them, and some coding examples to understand them better. See you in the next video. Thank you.